How's it going? How's it going up front? Thanks. I don't know all your names, so I'm just going to call you the building. I'm going to start the show tonight with a little song. I want you to join in with me. Don't worry. The instructions are in the song. Here we go. If you're kind of worried about what's been going on in the world today, clap your hands. If you're kind of worried about what's been going on in the world today, clap your hands. If you're kind of worried about what's been going on in the world today, and you'd appreciate it if it stopped real soon. If you're kind of worried about what's been going on in the world today, clap your hands. If you're freaking out about the fact that there's Nazis openly walking the streets murdering people, say, what the fuck? If you're freaking out about the fact that there's Nazis openly walking the streets murdering people, say, what the fuck? If you're freaking out about the fact that there's Nazis openly walking the streets murdering people, and you think to yourself, who the fuck throws in with Nazis anyway? Aren't they supposed to be the bad guys? Like, everything taught us they were the bad guys, like books and TV and movies and history. History taught us that. Like, you know what you do when you find a Nazi, right? You punch him right in his fucking spreck hole. That's what you do. It's because that's what Captain America did, that's what Indiana Jones did, and that's what Bugs Bunny did. You know who else did it? The Greatest Generation did it. You know why they're called the Greatest Generation? Because back in World War II, they fucking got into boats and went over to Europe, and they punched all the fucking Nazis, and then when they got back, there were a few Nazis left. They're like, they're punching everybody. Maybe we should hide out for a while, like 70 years. Let's lay low. For 2017, that's our time to shine, boys. And now they're back? Say what the fuck? If you're worried our idiot president is going to start a war with North Korea over Twitter, say impeachment, proceed. Let's just move on. Too old for this shit. Thanks for playing along. You guys were great. What's your name? Montana. Oh, awesome. I like that. You were great. Thank you for clapping and saying what the fuck. It was great of you. Are you worried about this stuff too, Montana?
A little.
A little? Yeah. Great. So it's not all in my head.
No.
Great. Thanks for confirming that. Fuck. Okay. I was kind of hoping I was hallucinating. Oh, I'm too old for that shit. I just turned 40 recently. Yeah, no. I turned 40 3 years, 3 months, 2 weeks, and 1 day ago. So I keep doing that joke. It gets harder every time. No, it was so long ago. Stop. It wasn't happy. It was you're fucking 40. Everything's gross now. Like getting old, it's just a series of things. You just wake up and they're just like, oh, what's this new pain? It's the rest of your fucking life, Methuselah. That's what it is. Okay. You could take some drugs and get rid of it, but it's probably gonna kill you. I also found out that there is, believe it or not, a sound to aging. Aging has a sound. Most of you young people here in the front, Montana, you've never fucking heard it. I guarantee you've never heard it. That sound is the ear hair trimmer. You've never heard that, have you? No. It sounds like this. It sounds like, yeah, you're an old fucking hell. Yeah, are there kids on the lawn? Yeah. Yeah, Werther's candies are pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, is that the new Nine Inch Nails album? Yeah. Thanks, Kyla. I know that laugh. You're helping? No, I do like music, though, speaking of Nine Inch Nails. Everybody likes music. Montana, you like music, right?
It's fine.
It's fine, right? Yeah. What kind of music do you like? Like
Music?
Music, right. I'm glad you didn't say like, oh, music, because fucking nobody likes polka. Shut up. Like, but like, here's something that sucks though. Like, I'm old, right? Okay, I still buy CDs. I mean, everybody likes to be like, oh, you still buy CDs? You're like, it's a laser beam hitting a magic mirror and it makes sound. That's amazing. But like, there's something unique about my generation, though, because like previous musical generations, you know, the young kids listen to music and the old people go like, what's this violence and sex and oh, it's terrible for you. And my generation is the first generation to go, fucking Ed Sheeran, are you serious? Like, do you guys remember, probably you don't, when rock stars used to die from like drug overdoses and bullet wounds? That was awesome! Now you're gonna find out like the keyboardist from Vampire Weekend tripped over his extra long vintage scarf and he was holding a latte in one hand and an iPhone in the other. And then he died. And people from my generation are gonna go like, oh, a promising young artist died. And then we'll hear the music and be like, that's not really. See, I think the bands of my generation could physically fight and beat the bands from today. That's what I think. Like, I'd love to see Rage Against the Machine fight Mumford & Son. Right? Fuck your pirate shanty bullshit! Like, I'd even go so far as to say the boy bands of my generation could fight. Shh, quiet back there. I'm making music jokes. It's the sounds of silence. Think of that. But I think like the boy bands of my generation can fight and beat the boy bands of today. Like, can you imagine a fight between like New Kids on the Block and One Direction? Have you seen Donnie Wahlberg recently? He looks hungry. But there's hope, you guys. I was in a restaurant a couple weeks ago, and there were a bunch of people like your age, Montana, and and Talking Heads Psycho Killer came on the radio, and they all started singing along. And for a moment, I was like, oh, finally, there's hope. And then I started thinking, wait a minute, who fucking covered this song? It was fucking 2 Chainz, wasn't it? It was fucking 2 Chainz! God damn it! All right, my name is Joel O'Connor. I'm gonna cry when you see me next.
Keep it going for Joel O'Connor, ladies and gentlemen.